Good morning. It's Wednesday, day 8 of my workout. Week 2, day 3, day 8 in total. I got to tell you, I'm exhilarated. I've done a bunch of my workout already this morning. I'm going to do my behind the head lifts, and then we'll talk about some things. That hand is still killing me. Now you'll notice I did 10 of those. Unlike when I started, I was only able to do 5. I'm pushing myself much harder. So on Monday and Tuesday, so Thursday, Friday last week, I pushed a little harder to get a couple more. And Monday and Tuesday, I pushed a little harder because I feel like if I'm not pushing myself hard enough, if I'm not feeling the tension in the muscles, while I'm doing it and after I'm doing it, at least for the day, then I'm not pushing myself hard enough. All my shirts are wrinkled because I washed them, and I just kind of threw them in a pile. I normally hang them up, but since I don't wear them under my summer work clothes, I only wear these under my winter work clothes when it's cold. I don't see any sense in having them all hung up in the closet, taking up space, when I can just throw them on a shelf in a pile, because they're just workout clothes now. So they're just my workout clothes. That hand is still killing me. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do about that. I don't think I'll be able to do 10 on the next set. But that's okay. The physical therapist I was talking to, the guy that works with athletes, injured athletes, he's been telling me you don't have to do the exact number of reps on every set. He said that's a myth. He said you get people that, influencers, that will tell you need to be able to do 3 sets of 5. Every set, 5, every set. Or you need to do 8, every set. And they'll say, even if you can do more, 8's enough, as long as you can do 8 every set. And the physical therapist said, sure, if you want to build puff, that's great. And a lot of influencers will tell you, if you can do 20 reps, then do 20 reps. The physical therapist, on the other hand, will say if you can do 20 reps, you need to go up to higher weights if you want to build strength. If you want to build strength, you need to get heavier weights. If you're doing 3 sets of 20, then you need heavier weights, because you should only be doing like 5 to 10 in each rep. Or like, say, for example, if you can do 10 the first rep, 8 the second rep, 6 the third rep, you're doing great because you're building muscle. You don't have to do high repetitions are great if you want to build puff. That's what he told me. I don't want to build puff. I want to build real strength. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Oh, I felt like I wanted to bend my knees there for some reason. I don't quite understand that, but I pushed through it and I did it. I am pushing myself, guys. I want this gone in 90 days. I want this gone in 90 days. So I told you about my doctor putting me on calories. I gained 5 pounds. She put me on calories again. I lost 5 pounds. She put me on a set of calories and I maintained my weight for 90 days. Didn't gain, didn't lose. I wasn't exercising. I was still just living my life, being my sedentary self. And yes, riding my motorcycle and standing next to a car fixing a windshield chip is not really exercise. That's pretty sedentary, to be honest. So during that 90 days on that specific calorie count, I maintained a perfect weight. Didn't go up a pound, didn't go down a pound. I maintained, and I ate a variety of food, but I stayed in that calorie count. So when I started exercising, she said, do not increase your calories yet. She did say, you may gain weight, but keep in mind that if you're keeping your calories exactly the same, and she knows I'm extremely strict about that, she said, if you gain weight, it will be muscle weight. Keep your calories the same. Do not increase them. Once the stomach is gone, then I need to increase my calories to make up for the fat that I'm not burning. So, what is my calorie intake? This will shock the hell out of you. I'm 59 years old. My sedentary calorie intake to maintain my weight for 90 days without increasing or decreasing was 1,350 calories a day. 1,350. Not 2,000, not 2,200, not 2,500. You know, she told me, she goes, this whole calorie thing is gotten way out of control because certain health people will tell you, you're a man, you need 2,000 calories every single day. 2,000 calories a day makes me fat. And she said, doctors, and she's a doctor, and the physical therapist told me the same thing. They said, doctors need to do more to teach people or to test people on their calories and to teach people what calorie intake they need to maintain their weight. So because I'm at 1,350 calories and I only eat one meal a day, and I do eat a variety of food, I don't just eat meat, I don't just eat fat. In fact, I'm trying to avoid a lot of fat because I want my body to burn fat, not be using fat that I'm taking in as fuel. So I do eat quite a bit of chicken, dark meat. That doesn't have a lot of fat on it except the skin. I eat some carbs, not a lot, but I do eat some carbs. I eat hot dogs. I eat hamburgers. I eat stew. I love the Dinty Moore chicken and dumplings. Amazing. I still eat pretzels. I still eat some chips on occasion, but not very many. Every once in a while on a Sunday, I'll eat some donuts. But I keep my calories at about 1,350. I would say between 1,350 and 1,500 because it's impossible to get an exact number on some things. I do not eat fast food anymore. I don't sit and just veg out snacking all night long. I have not had ice cream in a long time. I do eat cheese, but I limit myself on the amount of cheese I eat. My favorite go-to meal, my favorite go-to meal is those spicy sausage patties, the Walmart brand, the Great Value brand, the red ones, the red package. Get them in the freezer section. Those are 220 calories for each patty. The buns are 120 calories for each bun. And the eggs are about 80 calories each. So if I eat 2 of those and a chunk of cheese, I'm still below the 1350 mark. So I don't have to stress about counting every calorie. When I just want to eat and I don't want to have to count my calories, that's what I do. 2 sausage and egg sandwiches on a hamburger bun and a chunk of cheese. And a pretty good chunk of cheese. So I know that chunk of cheese is probably, 300 calories. So the sandwiches are 840 calories. You add another 300 onto that, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, almost 1200 calories. So that's good for me. I want this gut to go away. I will see you tomorrow. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe, click the like, share the video, throw me some love. Watch my progress for 90 days, please. Just watch what happens. I'll see you tomorrow.